Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey Nashies. Okay, so we're back. It is the 100th episode of Nashville. Did you guys know that? Yes. I mean, so for one, we're kind of celebrating in our onesies because let me tell you, if you guys were not aware, this town was crazy last week. We had the CMT Awards. It was CMT Awards week, CMA Fest.
Yes.
The Stanley Cup Finals were here in Nashville. It was so, I
feel 100 years old.
Yes, we were all very involved. And so we thought tonight it would be fun, kind of, and since we're celebrating the 100th episode, to get all the girls together, get in our onesies, and just have a good time, right? I mean, you're probably watching it at home on your couch in your onesie and you're all comfortable, so we wanted to join you guys in that. And we're back in the NashChat house. Woo-hoo! That's exciting, yes, for sure. So we've got a lot to break down from tonight's episode, and we will definitely get to that. So NashChat starts now. Ooh, feels so good to be back into the house. Definitely the perfect night to bust out the onesies, be cozy and comfortable. And we've got some familiar faces here with us tonight too. Miss Tiffany Fallon joining us again. It's always fun to have Tiffany. And then Marley Sherwood, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Something super cool that you've got going on is you're on a show with Cody Allen at CMT Radio.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Surely. CMT Cody and radio, we're on every night. You can find us on iHeart and all your stations at cmtcody.com. So it's fun. It's
and
just
after
like
midnight?
After midnight,
yes.
Of course.
So fun fact is I listen to Marley and Cody on my way into work because I do a morning show on iHeart, the Bobby Bones Show. So we're kind of like
swapped.
Ships passing in the
yes.
night.
Yeah.
So really, honestly,
I have you on my morning drives to work, and
Perfect.
you have me on your morning drives to work.
Yeah,
Aww.
it all works out.
Together.
And then we've got Mary O'Neill here with us, which she's been on the couch with us before, and it's just fun to kind of have the girls back together and be in our onesies hanging out. And like I said, back in the NashChat house. Because last week we were at the Ryman. I don't know if you guys caught that, but it was pretty awesome. All week I was like, I performed at the Ryman.
You did perform at the Ryman.
Basically, I was not.
When are you going to be a member of the Grand Ole Opry?
I don't know that they're going to invite me.
The night is still young.
As usual, in our musical stool, we've got Savannah Kais.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm
And
glad that I got to dress in this tonight. Makes
sporting
me
your
very happy.
onesie.
Yes,
I know.
for sure.
Can we do onesies like
every
all the
night?
time?
Yes.
So Nashies, while you're at home hanging out with us, we want to hear from you. Comments about tonight's episode. If you've got any questions, anything you want to break down, you send it to us on the Facebook comments page, and we're going to go over some of those and we'll discuss everything and break it down. So I think tonight we're going to start with Juliet. It's a good place to start because, well, I think that she's back to her old ways. Let's take a look at that clip.
Hello.
Hey, Travis.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. Listen, this is one of those good news, bad news calls. I played the song for Maddie, and she just doesn't think that it's quite right for her.
Wow. It's a hit for sure.
I know. I was surprised, too, because I think it's incredible.
I really believe in it.
So listen, what if I record the song and I put it on my album?
If you think it's in your wheelhouse, do it.
Great, good. I will have Glenn call. When do you think you and I could write again?
Soon. I need to run now, but I'm excited. Bye, Juliet.
Okay, so you can see she's got regret immediately in what she's doing. Do you think we saw old Juliet have that regret when she was doing something kind of nasty?
No.
It's just tough.
Yeah, so maybe she's not quite there.
Snake.
I know, but I think that's her, for whatever reason, that's how she...
That's her comfort zone.
It is.
Is
That's
it-
what
Is it bad though that I kind of love it? I'm kind of really excited just because it's like the Juliet I fell in love with when I first watched the first season, and so I'm kind of like, oh wait, she's back.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, the crazy side.
I know that's bad. I shouldn't admit that, but I'm gonna admit it here, I guess.
So, let's say you as an artist, you get presented with a song that you're supposed to give to another artist, and you steal it for yourself.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But I think it would be really interesting to hear about that in town.
I know. That's
my gosh, did you guys hear about this?
Yes.
Did you know
I
this
wonder
was
if
going
that
on?
happens or how often it happens.
I'm sure.
Oh,
I
it
bet it
does.
happens all the time. Everybody knows, like, this town, like, even though it's the show, like, that's gotta happen.
It's a gamble you
sometime.
take.
Oh,
It's a gamble
for
you
sure.
take.
If any of you out there know if this has happened, hit me up. We'll read it. We'll break it. Breaking news right here. It's like your own version of TMZ, but from us in onesies on a couch at the NashChat house.
She did feel bad though for like a
She did
split
feel bad.
second.
That's why I think the old Juliet is sort of back, but she has remorse. So maybe like the new Juliet is kind of going to linger in. So who knows if she'll end up recording the song or not. I'm sure we will find out very soon. Another hot situation from tonight's show would be the whole Maddie and Clay, especially when they were getting pulled over.
Right.
Which is one of those things where you're just like, oh, shoot.
I know.
Maddie, just chill a little bit. So let's revisit how Maddie reacted when they were getting pulled over.
Why are you making him get out?
Step over here, please.
Ma'am, please stay in the car.
You want him to get out? Why didn't you ask me to get out?
Ma'am, get back in the
because
car.
he's black? Is that why? Because he's not driving a Range Rover? Why is there one rule for him and one for me? He did nothing wrong.
Ma'am, do not come over here. If you don't comply, we're going to be forced to restrain you.
Stop right
This
there.
is insane.
Ma'am, do not
He
come
did
over
nothing
here.
wrong.
Get back in the car. Stop. Sir, stop. Cuff her.
Don't touch him.
Just wait a second. Cuff her. We'll finish this downtown.
Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am, I'm not. You're being detained for failure to follow my command.
Okay, so first things first, how do you guys think this is going to affect Maddie and Clay's relationship? So you guys can share with us on Facebook, and then we'll break it down right here. Like, Clay's kind of like, whoa, that was kind of something I'm not really feeling.
But he has to remember he's dealing with a much younger, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Human being.
Maybe, yeah, you're right. She's not as mature. She doesn't
And
understand.
this is probably her 1st interlude with
Right.
that type of situation, and so she's probably very high energy. She just came off that interview.
Right, she just came off that like horrible radio interview about her mom and all the questions that she was being asked. And it was
Very
like,
That's not
emotionally
cool.
tied.
Radio people aren't like that, by the way.
But are they?
They're not.
Okay. I just wanted to.
I mean, maybe some of them are, but I
You're
mean,
definitely not.
I know that I'm not.
Okay.
I also think like this generation, her generation is so used to filming everything. Everything's got to be like filmed and captured and everything
Yes.
like that. So that's probably like a natural reaction for her. Like, get out the phone, film it.
Right. Well, and
You
now
know.
that that's out there, and she did film it, and the news
Yeah.
covered it. Like how Juliet came in and was like, "Hey, bad press, no press, whatever."
Another
So
little
what's that
snaky
saying?
little
there's
dick.
the-
Bad
Yeah.
press is better.
Any
or-
press is be-
Yeah,
good
any press is
press.
better than no press.
Any
That's
press,
it.
Yeah,
good
whatever.
press, bad press, it's all press.
I
It's
do
good
feel
press.
like in this genre of music, it's not a good situation.
Mm-hmm.
If it was pop or rock, it might be a little different. It might be like, oh, she's cool and she's hip and she's
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
not
like
in country.
is very
Country's
different,
different.
Right.
genre
Yeah.
of music.
I'm really close to Maddie's age, so I can't imagine being in a situation where I was
too.
heartbroken and
Yes.
not wanting to like just tell the whole world and capture it on my phone and be like,
Yeah.
I'm devastated. So I mean, I kind of, being in my onesie and eating popcorn with the girls, I kind of almost felt like her girlfriend in that scenario, being like, no, don't do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
So,
But at the same time, like you think
but
about.
I get it. I totally
Yes.
understand it because like I've had my heart broken. I get how that feels.
Right.
Yeah.
And Maddie and them, they sometimes like going through things like that can build a relationship and make it stronger. And even though they're fighting about it now and it's not like the best thing, they could come out stronger from it.
But can we also address, like, even as we're dissecting the relationship and we really want it to work out, he's still too old for her.
I agree.
What's the age difference
He's like
again?
24. She's like
Creepy.
17,
Way creepy.
She's
Yes.
18, you guys? I can't remember.
Yes, she was like 17.
I
Well,
would have
he's
been
like 24.
so
and
grounded.
it's not
That would have not
How would
happened.
she get into bars?
Yeah, how'd she get into that bar?
Because she's with an older guy, and he's
Well,
got
she's a celebrity,
He
too.
That's true, that's true.
And he's creepy.
Yeah, I know. We kind of like we'll see what happens with their relationship
Yeah.
later this
I think
season.
you should
Maybe
let
they're
it down
kind of this
easily.
is the way to kind of end it.
No, I don't want it to
But
happen.
I feel like that was responsible on his part by saying, you know what, this is a little too high strung for me, a
Right.
little too high, in the spotlight.
young. Yeah, she was so innocent with
There's
it,
too
like-
much going on.
Right.
Let's sever ties now.
Yeah,
That was a responsible
see
adult
that.
decision.
That was. He handled it very well.
he did. He did. So let's take it to all the Nashies out there that have sent some stuff in. Ken says, I hope Juliet has a change of heart and gives the song to Maddie. Totally agree, Ken. And thanks, Ken. Shout out. I feel like a lot of these comments are from the ladies, but Ken is representing, so's Andrew. He said that he predicts Maddie's Beautiful Dreams song will be a bigger hit than Juliet's Karma.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Renee says Maddie shouldn't have spoken out to the cops. I mean, Heather, she brings up a good point about Deacon right now. Basically, he's now raising 3 teenagers.
That is very true.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
And
Deacon.
is he doing a good job at raising 2 right now?
Well, now he's got almost a third in the mix.
He's got his hands full.
Definitely.
And then he can go play the Bluebird at night.
Poor guy.
I know.
I know.
Who's babysitting?
He doesn't.
Can I get that job?
The TV's babysitting. Oh, Kathleen says, I got to get my jammies on. I feel left out.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Get your onesie
Come
on.
join us.
Yeah. Okay, so Tammy has a comment about Clay and Maddie, and she thinks that Clay thinks Maddie overreacted and it'll bring tension between them. Well, yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
definitely. It's happening. Rachel says that it's a selfie generation. Everyone documents everything. Imagine what it will be like in 50 years when every aspect of a 2020, like I guess the year 2020, baby's life is recorded.
But the other guy outside of the car was recording it too, so everybody's
other
guilty
people are
of it. It's
filming
not
it.
just the teenager. It's
Right.
like that's the world we're living in.
My
That's
mom always
Yeah.
makes jokes. She's like, thank goodness I didn't have no one of my friends had phones when I was 20. And I was
Right.
like, yeah, you're lucky. I can't get away with anything.
I can't make you feel bad about anything.
Yeah. If I had social media when I was 17,
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody films and,
I
and
probably
takes photos
wouldn't have
of
been
everything.
hired for
Everything.
this
You want to
job.
take a video
right now.
of me eating a sandwich, and I'm like, this is great. Everybody's going to want to see this, and no one wants to see that.
Like right now, the people who are kind of, I don't know, like even like the presidents, like one day you're not gonna be able to go you're gonna be able to go and see any photo of like a president from like college, just like chilling on like Snapchat.
Yeah.
And now we're like, oh, like that, like it's so weird to think like every aspect is just filmed and snapped, and I get it, but I don't want that.
Everything. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to another hot item from tonight's show, Scarlet and Damen. I was totally thrown off by him just like showing up being like, yo, I got a house for us to look at. And oh, by the way, I think I want to be this kind of guy for you. So I think we need to revisit this guy clip. So let's take a look at that.
Whatever.
I would like to be that guy.
But let's be real, you're not that guy, are you?
See, this is why you're amazing. This is why I think I could be that guy, because we haven't known each other that long, and already you know me better than any woman ever has.
Still, you're not that guy, are you?
We don't know that, do we?
Yeah, we kind of do know that.
I don't know, do we? All right. If we're being completely honest with ourselves, which I hate to be, I suppose we do know.
Okay. So, I mean, he's definitely not that guy.
No, he's not.
But he's so cute.
He's not capable.
Do you think so?
I think so. I don't know why.
He's not capable of being that guy.
No. He's sort of offering, he likes the idea of that.
Yes.
But once, if she were to say, yes, okay, let's move in together, here's my thing, I think they would end up in that house and Homeboy would end up making a music video with whoever else. And here we go. He's another baby daddy to somebody.
Round 2.
Exactly. If he was that
something
guy,
like that.
he wouldn't have approached her the way that he did.
Right.
Knowing that she had a boyfriend. So he's never going to be that guy.
That's
Right.
true.
Yeah. So
And then it took him like 2 seconds to admit he wasn't that guy. She challenged him on it and he's like, yeah, you know what?
You're
this is
right.
why I love
Yeah,
you.
you know me more.
You know I'm not that guy.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Right. She's like, he's like, this is what's so great about you. You totally get that I'm not going to be that guy for you. So maybe I could be that guy for you.
Yeah.
Could she just say, give me
Can I have a
like
check? Yeah. Monthly
I
check.
was just gonna say, give me your
I don't know.
check.
Something
Let's,
makes me think Scarlett's going to be like, I don't want your money. Because, I mean,
course,
do you think he's
she's-
going to be involved anymore? Or do you think that's kind of them
Oh,
phasing
he'll
Damien out?
definitely surface.
Yeah. She's got.
Especially if she's pregnant with his kid.
And on the road.
Yes.
Yeah. On the
She's
road.
still got a ways to go, I think.
Okay. Well, let's kind of also address a new character to the show, which we actually had her on NashChat a couple of weeks ago. Jessie, played by Caitlin Doubleday. Formerly on Empire.
Yeah.
Love that show. But now she's on Nashville, so it's kind of fun too. Music shows.
Of music.
Yes, she goes from hip hop to the hip hop world to the country world. I love it. She played at the Bluebird. So I'm not quite sure what her character is going to bring this season, but I like the idea of kind of having someone fresh and new. You know, we've got Rachel Bilson who's going to be coming in. But let's go ahead and take a look at Jessie as she joined the show here with us tonight.
Y'all in for a real treat right now. Most of y'all probably know Jessie's music. What you might not know is she used to be a real regular here, played here all the time.
I was, but I took a little break for a while to go ruin my life, so.
It's a country music thing to do.
Exactly.
Well, she's back, and we're glad to have you here with your fellow train wrecks. Safe at the Bluebird. It's Jessie Kane, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, there she is, Jessie.
I love her.
How are we feeling about Jessie?
I like her. She's fresh
do too.
faced.
Yeah, I
and,
agree.
I just love them bringing someone in a mature kind of role too, and not someone who's just so young and you know.
I agree.
I
with
love
that.
the way they introduced her too, because the Bluebird is such a Nashville staple, like in the show and in Nashville, and I think that makes her very legitimate as an artist. You know what I mean? It's like a first introduction for sure. I'm excited.
Someone who has like decided to take some time off in the industry and then come back as her character. You know, it's just like
it's really cool.
I'm hoping that her character brings some wisdom into the group, because I feel like
I can see that.
especially the girls are kind of needing that at the moment. So it'd be nice to see that, like you said, a mature female come in and kind of be that monarch a little bit. Yeah,
they've kind of set her up too, where I'm intrigued by her story, because when she's conversing with Deacon of the Bluebird, clearly like she had been around and played in her younger years. For whatever reason, she left. So who did she leave this life for, and why was her divorce so sticky?
I love that, yeah.
So they're definitely building up for a storyline there, so I think we have a lot to look forward to when it comes to Jessie, for sure. Do y'all have any crazy other things that we need to talk about from tonight's episode? I feel like we covered some stuff, but what do you got?
Can we talk about Maddie's song being on the radio? I think that was so cool. I loved that. That was amazing. I didn't expect that. And I love that she was just in a bedroom, just hanging out, and it just turned on. I thought that was really, really cool. I loved that.
Right,
that was amazing.
She was contemplating, I wonder if anybody's going to play it, and then her little sister's the one that right here.
It was so sweet. I loved it.
As an artist, like, you know, hearing anything that you created somewhere else for the first time. I mean, you're the one that would recognize that.
Oh my gosh, and I think I would I mean, I can't even imagine. I feel like I would probably be in my kitchen eating something or cooking something, and I would probably just drop my dish and freak out and start dancing, and it would be amazing. I mean, I think that like, even if you hear somebody cover your song, it's absolutely incredible, and it's such a feeling of like, oh, I connected with you. So I can't imagine it playing over the radio and being like, wow, I'm connecting to everyone now. That's really cool.
Yeah, that was a sweet.
No,
scene.
I think it's neat to, well, I don't know, working in radio, watching artists freak out. I mean, that was Maddie's first song. Yeah. But sometimes we have artists in on the show where we're playing, it might be their 10th song, and it eventually might be a number one. But you sit there and watch, like if we're debuting it on our show, you see them have that same level of excitement. So I think that Maddie will probably have a lot more hits to come, and hopefully she won't get she'll keep it humble, and she'll still freak out and geek out every single time her song is played, for the first time at least. Yeah. I think we have a lot to look forward to this season.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So tonight's episode was definitely fun to break down, and I think we have some stuff to look forward to next week. So let's go ahead and take a sneak peek at what's in store.
You're a little young to remember this, but when Natalie Maines got on stage and criticized President Bush, the Dixie Chicks got dropped from every single country radio station the next day.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, right?
In some ways, yeah. Casey Musgraves has done all right, and her stuff gets a little bit risky, but there's still some areas, God, country, military, police that are no-fly zones. And, you went there.
Okay, so that's what we have to look forward to next week. The sneak peeks are always fun. It's something special that we do just for you Nashies out there. And something else we're doing cool for you Nashies is we're starting to do giveaways. We did one at the Ryman last week, and then on my Instagram the next day, we picked 2 Nashies to give the prizes to, and then we mail it to you. All you have to do is post a comment as to why you like Nashville, and then use the hashtag NashChat, and you could be our winner. So it's really simple. It's really not hard. I mean, you might as well just do it for fun.
Yeah, we gotta get that. We wanna be there.
Start doing it. Start doing it. I love, just shout out to Lisa really quick, because she left a comment saying that Scarlet needs to cheer up and she needs a PJ party with Daphne and Maddie.
Yes.
Oh, I feel
love
like
that.
if
She
in an
does need to
upcoming
cheer up.
episode there's a PJ or a onesie party, I can pretty much say that we influenced it.
And there's plenty of onesies to go around.
Plenty of onesies to go around. Which another reason why we decided to kind of like be hanging out in our onesies, having a good time, is because, like I said at the beginning of the episode, it's Nashville's 100th episode.
That's amazing.
So we're gonna pop a bottle, and I have no idea
It's like
how
table
to do that.
service in this.
We got it, and that was easy. Like honestly,
And that's how you do that.
when I first found out we were gonna be
hobby here.
She's not a one-trick pony.
we were going to be doing that, I was like, just don't put me in charge. Like, I felt like I would break the bottle. Okay, so everybody grab your whatever, your nightcap.
Yes.
Your water, your juice.
Okay, but thank you.
Your milk.
I'll take hers too.
21 and older, please.
Yes.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 20. I just turned 20 in
so
March. I know.
nice.
I know. Next year, you guys will have to have me on, and then we can toast to that episode.
I'm gonna drink Tiffany's because she's not old enough to drink.
Oh, no, Tiffany's not. No. Okay, so everybody on the count of 3, even join us at home. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 100 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 100 episodes! Okay,
I love
and
that.
sweet Savannah here. She cheers.
Yeah, just
Yes.
knuckles. There you go. Oh, yeah.
Savannah Kais, she's amazing. Where
you so
can people find you? If they want to find your music, find you on social media, what can they do?
Well, everything is in one location now. It's SavannahKais.com, which is Keys. It's like eyes with a K. It's super easy to remember. And you'll find my SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all the things on that one page.
All the things.
Yeah, all the
So,
things.
will you want to start playing us?
Yes, I would love to.
something?
This one's called Good Day. I'm excited.
Yeah, give me some of the. Okay.
We like
All
this
right,
one.
Nashies. Thank you so much for joining us. It was fun to be back in the house. Thank you, girls, for being on the couch. And we hope you all have a good night.
You wake me up in the morning more than my alarm on my phone, and I love the sound of your voice. And boy, don't you know that the noise drowns out the rain on a Monday? Hey. You hold me tight like my Levi jeans, wrapping me in this driver's seat, driving me up through Tennessee. I can still see the sun through these dollar shades. Yeah, you got this way, turning my heart up to 11. You take me up to heaven when I'm next to you. It's like I went and rolled a lucky 7. I'm all in, I'm betting I'm betting on you, 'cause baby, you're a good day when I need a good day. Every day's a good day, yes, baby, you're a good day. And when I'm tripping on little things, overthinking things I can change, and I'm all up in my head, you grab my hand and I understand I'm okay. Yeah, you got this way of turning my heart up to 11. Take me up to heaven when I'm next to you. It's like I went and rolled a lucky 7.